Welcome, coin enthusiasts. In today's video, we're diving into the jaw-dropping world of rare Kennedy half dollars and bicentennial coins that are worth millions of dollars. These aren't just old coins, they're your potential ticket to unimaginable wealth. So grab your coin jars and stay tuned, because what you discover today might just make you a millionaire overnight. Let's get started. First up, we explore the world of rare coins. Few pieces spark as much excitement and jaw-dropping value as the 1971 Kennedy half dollar, especially when it carries a rare error or unique minting anomaly. While millions of these coins were struck, for circulation, a tiny handful were accidentally minted on 40% silver planchets left over from 1970, instead of the standard copper-nickel-clad composition. These rare silver half-dollar coin have sold for tens of thousands, and some near-pristine examples with additional minting errors have been appraised at over $1 million in private sales. It's not just the age of the coin that matters, it's the unexpected errors, pristine condition, and historical uniqueness that turn this simple piece of metal into a life-changing treasure. Owning one could turn an ordinary collector into a millionaire overnight, and many are still sitting, unrecognized, in old change jars or forgotten drawers across America. The bicentennial Kennedy half-dollar prototypes and ultra-rare transitional errors that never even officially hit circulation. Some specimens struck during the early 1970s were experimental pieces with off-metal compositions or double dies, and they are beyond rare, with only a handful known to exist in the entire world. These coins, when discovered, become the subject of intense bidding wars among elite collectors, often fetching astronomical sums at auctions. What makes them so coveted isn't just their scarcity, but the mystery and lore behind their creation, minting errors that slip through the cracks and now represent a once-in-a-lifetime discovery. So before you spend that old half-dollar or toss your loose coins aside, stop. You could be holding a piece of American history that's worth big money. These rare Kennedy half-dollars aren't just collectible. They're a gateway to unimaginable wealth hiding in plain sight. Check your old piggy banks, inherited coin jars, or dusty attic boxes. You might just uncover a coin so rare it could rewrite your financial future. You do not want to miss this golden opportunity to turn a forgotten coin into a millionaire payday. And secondly, the rare 1972 Kennedy half dollar is not just a piece of history, it's a potential goldmine hiding in plain sight. Imagine holding a coin that could turn you into an overnight millionaire or even a billionaire. While most half dollars are worth face value, a rare few, specifically the rare 1972, are the holy grail of coins collecting. These elusive coins were struck in error at the San Francisco Mint, missing the crucial S mint mark, and only a handful are known to exist. If you're lucky enough to find one, you're looking at a coin valued in the millions, with collectors and investors desperate to get their hands on it. This isn't just spare change. It's a life-changing treasure waiting to be discovered. What makes the 1972 Kennedy half dollar so incredibly valuable? It all comes down to rarity and demand. Experts believe only a dozen or so exist, and when one surfaces, it sends shockwaves through the numismatic world. Most people don't even know they might have one. That's why it's absolutely critical to check every 1972 half dollar in your possession. You could be sitting on a fortune without even realizing it. The hunt for the 1972 Kennedy half dollar is like searching for a needle in a haystack, but the payoff is worth every second. Think about it. How many times have you tossed loose change into a jar or handed a half dollar to a cashier without a second thought? This coin could be hiding in your grandparents' attic, an old piggy bank, or even a forgotten coin collection. The thrill of the chase is part of what makes numismatics so exciting, and the potential reward is unimaginable. Stories of ordinary people stumbling upon rare coins worth millions are rare but real, and you could be next. So, what should you do if you think you found the legendary 1972 Kennedy half dollar? First, don't clean it. Touching it could drastically reduce its value. Next, get it authenticated by a reputable coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. If it's the real deal, you're looking at a payday that could rewrite your future. But even if you don't find this exact coin, your pocket change could still hold other rare and valuable errors or varieties. The moral of the story? Never underestimate the power of a single coin. Your financial freedom might be hiding in the last place you'd expect. So start searching today. The next time you see a Kennedy half dollar, take a closer look. It might just be your ticket to unimaginable wealth. And thirdly, we'll explore a coin so powerful, so rare, that it could turn your life upside down overnight. We're talking about the 1973 D. Kennedy half-dollar. Yes, that seemingly ordinary coin with the Denver Mint mark hiding a secret so valuable. It could be your golden ticket to becoming a billionaire. This isn't just a chunk of metal. It's a legendary piece of American history that collectors across the globe are desperately hunting for. While millions of Kennedy half-dollars were minted, a rare few carry anomalies, die errors, or pristine conditions so extraordinary that their value soars into the stratosphere, far beyond what anyone would expect. So before you spend that old half-dollar or toss it into the coin jar, listen closely. Your financial fortune could be staring you right in the face. The Kennedy half-dollar was first introduced in 1964 as a tribute to the late President John F. Kennedy, and it instantly became a symbol of national pride. By 1973, these coins were no longer issued for general circulation, making any surviving piece in exceptional condition a true collector's dream. The Denver Mint struck over 83 million half-dollars that year, but only a microscopic percentage of them were perfectly struck, retained their mint luster, or contained striking minting errors that now make them worth tens of thousands, or even millions of dollars. One such coin, graded in flawless MS67 Plus condition, fetched jaw-dropping prices at auction houses like Heritage Auctions, sending shockwaves through the numismatic community. Now here's where things get even more exciting. Rare die errors, doubled dies, off-center strikes, or coins minted on wrong planchets have turned ordinary half-dollars into once-in-a-lifetime finds. Imagine a Kennedy half-dollar struck on a silver planchet when it was supposed to be copper-nickel clad. That's the kind of numismatic miracle that collectors pay six figures for. These mistakes are so incredibly rare that spotting one is like finding a needle in a haystack. Yet they're out there, hiding in old collections, forgotten drawers, and dusty piggy banks just waiting to be discovered. If you're lucky enough to own one, congratulations. You're sitting on a treasure that could change your life forever. Collectors and investors are pouring millions into the rare coin market, and the Kennedy half-dollar from 1973 with the D. Mint mark is one of the most highly pursued coins today. Not just for its historical value, but for the thrill of the hunt and the massive payoff it promises. Auction houses are seeing record-breaking bids for top-grade specimens, with some collectors willing to pay a premium for even the slightest variation or anomaly. It's not just the coin's age that matters. Its condition, rarity, and story play a huge role in its market value. So if your coin has strong details, minimal wear, or a dramatic mint error, you could be holding a one-in-a-million fortune. Let's not forget the emotional weight these coins carry. The half-dollar represents more than money. It's a piece of America's legacy. It captures the hope, loss, and pride of a nation. And when you find one that's both historically and financially significant, it's like holding a time capsule of untold value. Every scratch, every shine, every mark on that coin has a story to tell. And some of those stories come with a seven-figure price tag. That's why collectors and appraisers alike approach these coins with reverence and an eye for detail that borders on obsession. The market for rare coins is hotter than ever. With increasing demand and decreasing supply, values are climbing at an unprecedented rate. People who once brushed off old coins as pocket change are now realizing their untapped potential. The key? Education and awareness, knowing what to look for, be it a rare mint mark, an error, or a pristine condition, can turn a casual coin collector into a millionaire overnight. So take a closer look at that 1973 D. Kennedy half-dollar. Does it have sharp details? A mint luster? Any irregularities? If so, get it professionally graded. You might be holding one of the most valuable coins in existence. You could be holding a piece of American history that doubles as a multi-million-dollar investment. The market for rare U.S. coins is on fire, with collectors, investors, and even museums vying for these treasures. So before you rush to spend that coin, pause. Your loose change might be worth more than your car, your house, even your retirement savings. These aren't just coins. They're jackpot opportunities hiding in plain sight. The half-dollar isn't merely currency. It's a rare artifact that could deliver unimaginable wealth. And if you have one of these coins in your possession, don't let it go. Because sometimes, all it takes is one rare find to rewrite your entire story. And this might just be your moment. Stick around, because in the world of rare coins, anything is possible. and your fortune could be just one coin flip away. And now we explore the 1974 D Kennedy half-dollar is not just a coin, it's a potential life-changing treasure hiding in plain sight. This bicentennial rarity, minted in Denver with that elusive D mark, is one of the most sought-after coins in history, and if you're lucky enough to own one, your fortune could skyrocket in an instant. The whispers in the numismatic world suggest that this coin holds unimaginable wealth, with some experts claiming it could fetch millions in today's market. But what makes this specific half-dollar so incredibly valuable? Stick around because the answer might be sitting in your pocket, your attic, or even that old piggy bank you forgot about years ago. The 1974 D Kennedy half-dollar is shrouded in mystery and allure, making it the holy grail of coin collectors. Unlike ordinary coins, this bicentennial edition was struck in limited numbers, and due to a rare minting error, a handful of these coins were accidentally made with a unique composition or misprint, sending their value through the roof. The Denver mint mark, the small D near the coin's rim, is your golden ticket, as these coins were produced under unusual circumstances that make them astronomically rare. Collectors and investors worldwide are hunting for this coin, willing to pay top dollar to add it to their vaults. If you've ever dismissed loose change as worthless, think again. This coin could be your key to untold riches. What separates the 1974 D Kennedy half-dollar from every other coin is its jaw-dropping rarity and historical significance. The bicentennial year of 1976 was a celebration of America's 200th anniversary, and special coins were minted to commemorate the occasion. However, the 1974 D is a prelude to that historic event, making it an accidental rarity with an intriguing backstory. Some of these coins were struck on silver planchets, blank metal discs, meant for proof sets, while others feature double dies or striking errors that make them one of a kind. These anomalies transform an ordinary half-dollar into a numismatic legend, worth more than most people earn in a lifetime. Could yours be the next coin to break auction records? The thrill of the hunt is real, because finding this coin is like uncovering buried treasure. Stories circulate of people discovering the 1974 D Kennedy half-dollar in old coin rolls, inherited collections, or even spare change at a gas station. One lucky individual reportedly found one in their grandfather's dusty coin jar and sold it for a staggering sum at auction. The adrenaline rush of checking every half-dollar you come across is unmatched because you never know. The next coin you inspect could be the one that changes your life forever. Don't let this opportunity slip through your fingers. Start searching now, because fortune favors the bold. But beware, counterfeits and fakes flood the market, making authentication crucial. With so much money on the line, scammers will try to pass off ordinary coins as the legendary 1974 D. That's why you must consult a certified numismatic expert or grading service like PCGS or NGC to verify your coin's authenticity. Genuine specimens will have specific characteristics, such as weight, luster, and minting anomalies, that separate them from replicas. If you suspect you've struck gold or silver, don't take chances. Get it professionally appraised immediately. The difference between a worthless imitation and a multi-million-dollar rarity could come down to the smallest detail. The auction records for rare coins like the 1974 D Kennedy half-dollar will leave you speechless. While most coins from this era are worth face value, the ultra-rare variants have sold for jaw-dropping sums, with some reaching 6 or even 7 figures. Collectors view these coins as blue-chip investments, with values that only appreciate over time. Imagine selling a single coin and never having to work another day in your life. That's the power of numismatic rarities. They're not just collectibles, they're financial game changers. If you own one, you're sitting on a gold mine waiting to be cashed in. So, where should you look for this elusive coin? Raid your childhood piggy banks, dig through old jars of loose change, and ask relatives if they've held on to any coin collections. Estate sales, flea markets, and even bankrolls have yielded surprises for sharp-eyed hunters. The 1974 D Kennedy half-dollar could be anywhere. Don't let this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity pass you by. Act now. The half-dollar is more than just a piece of history. It's a lottery ticket hidden in the pockets of everyday Americans. If this video has taught you anything, it's that wealth can come from the most unexpected places. So, drop everything and start searching. Check your coins, spread the word, and who knows? By this time tomorrow, You could be the newest member of the Millionaires Club, all thanks to a single extraordinary coin. The dream is real, and it's waiting for you to seize it.